something is doing something while you are taking the glory. So it's a spiritual empowerment, or it's a reality that flows from God that empowers. You walk into an interview, 10 people have been rejected. You come, the person looks at you, he smiles, he doesn't know why, and approves. Not because you qualify, but there's something on you that controlled him to take that action. So you don't merit the approval, because the people rejected before you were even better qualified. But when you came, something happened. Maybe before you came, he looked at his phone, and his wife that have not spoken to him for 6 months suddenly say, baby, are you, guess what, I just gave birth to a bouncing baby boy. Now that's when your steps were ordered. So you came when he had bouncing baby boy. Whatever you are, go. You are the spirit that curated that event for that news to come when you were entering is the one that deserves anything that is given. You don't merit it, but you were manipulated at that time. So go. You don't qualify, but I qualify you. So you hear, grace is unmerited favor. It's actually the spirit that makes things work, and it's a reality that flows from Christ. So when people carry grace, things work with them. They make things work. They have the ability. They have the ability. Then number 3, we saw from verse 17 that grace is a dispensation. The law, John 1:17, came by Moses, but grace came by Jesus. Are you seeing what God is doing here? So that by all means, everybody must succeed. So if you don't know the person inside you, at least the ability once in a while will spare you or provoke things in your favor. And if you don't know how to use that ability, you are in the radar of the dispensation. Some of us maybe would have been slaves, because if we came here in 1940 or 1950, I remember when I was coming up, I'm one of the definitions of stubborn. The word stubborn, this is him. If I was born in 1940, they would have sold me. But the reason I'm a free man is because of what? I'm in a dispensation of freedom. Slave trade no longer exists here. So I didn't do anything, but the dispensation covers me. Now, why am I explaining this? That means if I tell you that grace prospers, it means that you must prosper. Because in case you don't know how to use the energy, you are in the dispensation of prosperity. That means if I say grace exalts, it means you must be exalted. If you know how to apply it, better. But even if you don't know how, you are in the dispensation of grace. And because grace exalts, it means you are in the dispensation of exaltation. If I say grace saves, that means you should be saved. Not because you asked for salvation, not because you labored for it, but you are in a dispensation of salvation. So even if you don't know what, even if you don't labor for, somehow you will stop. Some of us who got born again, we were not planning to, but crusade came to our neighborhood. Our friends say let's go there, we say no. It's when we went out to buy Gary that the evangelist was saying the wages of sin is death. The wages of sin. And an arrow was shot into your heart. You say, what is he saying? You now stood for 5 minutes. You didn't know when tears. The Holy Ghost did a quick walk in your heart and troubled you until that 5 minutes window you left Gary and came to Jesus Christ. You are in a dispensation. The possibility is much. I make bold to tell someone in this service, whatever grace can do, you will enjoy it. Because it's not just a person, it's not just a reality, it is a dispensation. So all of the blessings of grace is a dispensation. And because you are an heir of God, I prophesy over you, it becomes your reality. Sit down. See, this is the kind of mentality some of us have. I say what? Grace is enablement, spiritual enablement, and it's a dispensation. That means I'm in an era of enablement. I can't be weak. So when you tell me it won't work, no, this dispensation it works. Oh, you will fail. No, I don't fail. This dispensation we don't fail. Oh, don't you think you will get tired? No, I'm in the dispensation of enablement. I'm in the dispensation of the blessing. I'm in the dispensation of increase. So beyond my effort, there is a system working around me. There's a system. Just like Nigeria now is fighting to be free. This is the dispensation of freedom. That means you don't need to fight. There is a system working for your freedom. This is what gives me extra audacity. Apostle Mike, what if you fail? No, we can't fail, sir. I know Jesus. I know how to use the energy that grace provides, and I'm in the dispensation of grace. This dispensation, we are empowered. Let me give you an example, critical example. In the Old Testament, if you are not a high priest, you will never see the glory of God. Only the high priest enters the holy of holiest of all. Now you can see God's glory cutting your hair in a salon. They are cutting your hair and you may not even be praying, and something passes. I saw encounter Jesus in the barbing salon. I came here, come to Abuja, I was not on the mountain. Now I encouraged prayer, but I was in the barbing salon. I saw something like a screen. I told my people, goldish and yellowish in color, and he wrote encounter Jesus Abuja. We are going. It's a dispensation. How can you now be thinking it's not working, we will fail, we will not succeed? You don't know grace, sir.